Hello, everyone. Welcome to Biz Chicks TV. I'm Terralina.
I'm Francine, and we are the Biz Chicks.
Yes, and today we're going to be talking about reinvent and embrace the struggle.
You're probably wondering, what are they talking about? I don't feel like struggling. You told us to get off the struggle bus.
Well,
Well, we might need to ride the struggle bus every once in a while, and there's something good can come out of the struggle. Today's conversation is coming because I read this article by Arnold Schwarzenegger's Arnold's Pump Club, and in the article it talks about he's on a book tour, and he made the statement during an interview. Anybody that tries to baby themselves and pamper themselves and protect themselves, oh, I don't really want to feel bad, I don't really want to go through any discomfort, well, that's over. He says you're never going to get there. It's just the way it is. You have to be able to struggle. And he talks about somehow we've gotten to the point where everybody is afraid of the discomfort. They look for shortcuts, hacks, tricks, anything that gets them out of the hard work. And to a point, I can see it, because we don't want to do what's the easy way of doing this. We're looking for shortcuts. Normally, and I was talking with somebody else, shortcuts sometimes don't help you. It can help you end up in an alley somewhere that you may not want to be in. Taking a shortcut. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's better just to go through and come out on the other side victorious, right? We, again, in this article, he was saying they don't, and we'll put a link to this in the description below. They don't have time for anything that might help them grow, whether that's reading or training. And a lot of people are spending time where they're looking for comfort and cushy. That's not all of us here, Biz Chicks. You know that, because you all are here running a profitable business that's fun to run. But we wanted just to encourage you that sometimes the struggle that you need to go through is necessary for you to come out on the other side a little stronger. Like when you go to the gym, and Maureen, if she was here, would tell you that you got to put on lift some weights that you don't want to lift. I remember when I was doing that. Go ahead, Terry. You are muted.
You need to do that incrementally. If you're not lifting anything today, start with some water bottles, some 16-ounce water bottles, or just lift something on a regular basis and then add a little to it each day. The struggle doesn't have to be, torment.
No, it does not. And it doesn't need to be insurmountable.
But it needs to be some effort.
Right. Okay, that's a good word. There needs to be some effort. And I was thinking, wow, okay, I need some of the effort. It could be something as easy as, let me see, taking the dishes to the sink and washing them instead of leaving it for somebody else to do it. Because you don't feel like washing the dishes. I'm cooked, I'm tired. The extra effort, or the little bit of a struggle, or the discomfort, or the push is to wash the dishes. It could be forcing yourself out of bed 30 minutes earlier for a workout.
Absolutely.
That is,
the struggle could be keeping your promise to yourself to work out.
Because
because we can get up
and start doing, what did you call it, piddling, doing other stuff when you said you was going to.
But it's on the schedule.
Okay, so uh, so part of the reinventing or the embracing the struggle, there could be a struggle like, I really don't want to get up, I really don't want to do this thing, or maybe sitting down to do your financials.
Hmm. Open the mail, people.
Oh,
Answer the phone.
oh,
Don't be scared. Take care of yourself.
it could also be walking a mile instead of getting in the car.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Say what? So
Actually, walk down the road to the
embracing
mailbox. Hmm.
embracing the struggle. It's okay to be a little bit uncomfortable. It we talked about the fact that when you are working out and you become uncomfortable, but the results that come from being a little bit uncomfortable,
Hmm.
we want those results.
Yes.
um, he says here in the article, uh, I he says, I just want you to avoid seeking the comfortable option a little bit at a time. Comfort has become our default, and I would never go back to an earlier era. Do you think you want to live in a house with no plumbing again? That was really uncomfortable.
That's a bridge too far. Okay, for
Right.
me.
So we don't have to go that far back, but a little bit of uncomfortable, but not to the point where,
And uncomfortable doesn't have to mean regression. Uncomfortable can mean progress.
right, because that uncertainty of going forward, you don't know, you've never been in this job situation before, or look, you got to learn some new tech for your business,
Hmm.
and you don't know exactly what to do. You don't know, I've not been down this road before, I don't know if I'm going to, because right now, you people need landing pages, people need some other things. Well, I don't know how to get a landing page, I don't know what's the domain name, and you see people trying to do it on their own, and embrace it. You need to embrace the fact that, okay, you can go get help, you can
Hmm.
learn it, but it's going to be a little uncomfortable researching what you need to do.
Yes.
I don't want to, especially if you didn't like doing research at school.
But research is so much easier now that we have the internet. We have AI that can go do the research for us and bring it right to us.
Right. And all you have to do is talk to your digital assistant. You
Hmm.
have an assistant right here that will help you do almost anything you need, whether it's setting appointments, reminding you of different things. And so a lot of people are uncomfortable talking
Hmm.
to their assistant. And it's uncomfortable, but get in there and reinvent yourself.
Mm.
Learn to talk to your assistant. Find out what this thing can do for you in your business. You will be surprised as to what you can get done
Hmm. Hmm.
with this little device in your hand, whether it's Android or Apple. What it will do some things for you, but you're going to need to get a little bit uncomfortable trying to figure it out.
Yes.
I mean, you're going to have to do some research, watch some YouTubes, call biz chicks,
Okay.
but we will help you through it to help you embrace the struggle a little bit.
Mm.
I think the
Hmm.
struggle comes with doing anything new, right?
Yes.
Um,
Sometimes it can feel that way.
right. But it's doing something that needs to be done. I'm going to look up the definition of struggle
While
because,
you look that up, I want to talk about reinvent.
go ahead.
One of the ways to reinvent yourself is to think of something in a different way, to come at it from a different angle. Um, if you're trying to, acquire more customers, maybe you need to sit on the other side of the desk and see how the customer feels when they are interacting with you and responding to what you've been asking them. So you might want to tape yourself and then come back and then play your part and see what you would say. What will your answers be to that? How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Maybe you need to rephrase. Maybe you need to figure if your customers don't like getting a bunch of emails, maybe you should text them or just do it the old fashioned way and go old school and give them a call. They may actually answer because they see your name. So a lot of times reinventing yourself can be going back to things that worked over time. They don't
So
necessarily have to be brand new.
you are absolutely correct. So you want to know what the definition of struggle is?
Yes.
Make forceful or violent efforts to get free of restraint or constriction.
Mm, wow.
A forceful or violent effort to get free of restraint or resist attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, struggle is not a bad word. You make a forceful effort. You make, and sometimes you're going to have to get out of a rut. Do you need to be
Mm.
forceful?
To make a serious effort.
A very an effort that takes a little bit of push. You have to do that sometime in the face of people telling you it's not going to work, in the face of you telling yourself it's not going to work, with the little voices, I call them drunk
Mhm.
monkeys, or telling you, oh, why would you do that? It's not going to work. Other people have tried it. Who are you? That's going to take a forceful effort to get where you want to go,
Mhm.
to get to where that dream is. To make that push requires us to face that, to make that, to push, to okay, let me it's to make that push. That's interesting, that the word struggle, because that's not necessarily the picture I saw. But
Mhm.
to struggle, a forceful or violent effort to get free of a restraint. What's holding you back? Because people talk, well, I haven't had education. Okay, you can go online and take some classes to get the education.
You can hire somebody who does have the education. It's a lot cheaper than tuition. You didn't have to spend. You didn't have to
That's a
spend.
word. You might need to say that again. That's a word.
Hire somebody who does have the expertise. It's cheaper than tuition. I mean, I'm not trying to go to law school at this point. I'm not trying to become an engineer or an architect. Maybe I need some help from someone who already has the skills. And it's cheaper for me to pay for it than to try to go back to school for 3, 4 years
12 years to
at
get,
$100,000 a year.
and then you have to get past the bar
You know what I
and
mean?
okay, you did all of that. What do I need to do about this?
Well, I need to pay you, and I pay you cheerfully for the time and effort that you put into all
I
of this.
like that. Cheerfully.
Hmm.
And the struggle might be, well, I don't know why I need okay, because you need the information. You need to reinvent. You need to, and we know a client that's reinventing
Hmm.
after the pandemic. Be, she had wrote a book and she's doing some things, and she wanted to do some things during the pandemic, couldn't do it because of gathering or whatever, but
Hmm.
she's reinventing
Exactly.
and she's pushing past the struggle. I don't know how to take a payment. She called the biz chicks, figured out how to take a payment, and now she is on the other side of that,
Hmm.
doing what she wanted to do. So today's conversation all about reinvent, embrace the struggle, people. It's okay. What it and it might be you need to figure out, make sure it's your struggle and not somebody else's,
There you
because
go.
other people's struggle is going to be a little unsurmountable, but embrace yours. And I think that's worth a cup of coffee or
There you go.
a cup of tea or something. So
We want to
you can
thank
join the
you
Biz
for
Chicks
this conversation.
community.
Hmm.
Yes, that was our conversation for today. Um, and reinvent, embrace the struggle. Now you can become a part of the Biz Chicks community. You can simply text biz to 33777, or you can join us at bizchicks.net. The
Hmm.
community, to join this community, it costs you nothing. We are here to really promote our members, to help them take the hassle out of the hustle.
Hmm.
That's what we do, helping you take the hassle out of the hustle so that you can build a profitable business that is fun to run. So become a part of the community. Text biz to 33777 or visit us at bizchicks.net. That's all for today. We will see you on the next one.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.